everybody. Welcome back to Baby Sharks. So we're gonna start off with a little bit of a story. Well, first off, Gus looked up where it was, found it. There it is. That's the thing we needed.
Yay, Mario's letter.
So imagine, if you will, a different world from your current reality. It's identical. You're living a different life. You live in Osaka, Japan, in the Fukushima-ku area of Osaka. You're walking into work one day. You get in the elevator, a lot of high rises. Osaka's a pretty big city. And you notice that the elevator goes straight from floor 4 to floor 8. It skips 5, 6, and 7. But then you scratch your head and you realize, oh yeah, it's because a fucking highway goes through my office building on those floors.
Dang.
There is a skyscraper in Osaka, Japan that has a exit of the highway going through the 5th, 6th, and 7th floor. It's called the Gate Tower Building. Can you imagine? You're like, oh, what's that noise? Oh, it's just the highway in the building.
That's amazing. Look out for booze, Luigi. Not a novelist, you're Mario. This must have been written in quite a hurry.
What if it just said in crayon, help, please? Like that talk of like, he's definitely not like differently abled or anything. He's just really dumb. Like the kind of dumb where you couldn't open a bottle of water and you'd die of thirst. So I have the Wikipedia article pulled up for unusual articles. And it has it separated by continent. And this one's called Congo Pedicle. And the description for it, before I click on it, just says, what happens when a tyrannical king decides he wants to hunt game in a swamp?
Please go on.
Oh God. Well, this is a lot. Let's see. It's arbitrary boundaries imposed by European powers in Africa in the wake of the scramble for Africa, which were set by European interests but do not consider pre-existing political or tribal boundaries. Okay, that's weird just because it's a lot. But have you heard about the lake in Cameroon that explodes?
No.
It's one of only 3 lakes in the world that explode. It's called Lake Neos.
I mean, isn't that just a geyser?
No, it explodes.
I'm having a lot of trouble picturing a lake exploding.
A volcanic dam impounds the lake waters. A pocket of magma lies beneath the lake and leaks carbon dioxide into the water, changing it into carbonic acid. Lake Neos is one of only 3 lakes known to be saturated with carbon dioxide in this way, therefore prone to limnic eruptions. Well, one of the other exploding lakes is also in Cameroon. In 1986, as a possible result of a landslide, Lake Neos suddenly emitted a large cloud of CO2 which suffocated 1,700 people. Let me read about when it exploded. Let's see. Okay, so a limnic eruption occurred in Lake Neos, triggering the sudden release of about 100,000 to 300,000 tons of carbon dioxide. The cloud gas rose at nearly 100 kilometers per hour and spilled over the northern lip of the lake into the valley running east-west, Cha to the Subum. But can you imagine you're just sitting on a lake and up to 600, oh no, actually it's up to 60 million, like I guess pounds of carbon dioxide just shoot out of the lake.
Jesus.
How terrifying is that?
That's... I'm pooping my pants. Damn, is that a merch shirt?
Oh.
A shirt that says, damn, I'm pooping my pants. Kind of want that.
I rock that. Or you can learn about Oklo Mine, the former site of the world's only natural nuclear fission reactor. What? Oh,
There's,
that's scary.
oof. Ooh. I hate these fake doors.
Man, those fake doors get you every time.
For real, though. Okay, the other one on the left is also a fake door. The rest of them are locked, so... Okay.
There was a skyscraper designed in Japan that was going to be 2.5 miles tall, almost 4 miles wide, and have an 800 floor capacity. Designed by the Taisei Corporation in 1995. One of the managing directors of that company said, "Oh, it was never meant to be built. It's called the Exceed 4000." Do you want to know how much it would have cost if they built it?
Lay it on me.
$900 billion to $1.7 trillion.
Jesus.
Oh my god. It'd be 700 floors of it. Like 700 floors of like actual like room to do things.
I can't even like
God.
fathom a building that tall.
Can you imagine a building that's 4 miles wide? That just sounds like a nightmare.
It does. I mean, like, the tallest building I think I've ever been in was 10 stories tall.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I've been in pretty tall. I've also been in New York City, so I don't know if that counts.
It counts for something.
I
I
think the tallest building.
Where did I get ice before?
It wasn't in here. This is water. I want to say, I don't know.
I can't even think.
Was it like a kit? Was it in the kitchen?
Maybe this room? This, oh, right here. Yes.
Oh yes, the champagne bucket.
Yes. Makes sense. Okay, now I can go back upstairs and kill that fucking ghost. Re-kill that fucking ghost. Oh.
There's a whole Wikipedia article on -0.
Really?
Oh, there's a lot of weird ones. Oh god.
I will say, I like reading Wikipedia articles about weird numbers, like reading about the Googleplex and shit like that. I'm bad at math, but numbers are fascinating.
Or reading about there's a number where it's just 0.9 and 9's infinitely repeating, where it's an infinitely long way to write the number 1. There's a whole article on how you can spell boobies with a calculator.
I don't need a whole article to tell me how to do that. I figured that shit out when I was 8.
Oh god, this is stupid. In 1894, Indiana physician Edward J. Goodwin believed he discovered a correct way of squaring a circle. Let's see. So, there's a bill known as the Indiana Pie Bill. Pie like the number, not the thing you shove in your mouth. The public for Bill number 246 of the 1897 sitting of the Indiana General Assembly, one of the most notorious attempts to establish mathematical truth by legislative fiat. Despite its name, the main result claimed by the bill is a method to square a circle, although it does imply that various incorrect values of the mathematical constant pi. Essentially, they're trying to make it into law that pi is actually not 3.1415926, if I'm repeating, but actually 3.2.
That's stupid. Oh, everything you just said was stupid. I hate that.
Only in Indiana. Oh. Apparently. Well, this is for our older friends. Gus, remember when you were told to turn off your computer when the year turned to 2000?
Yeah, I remember my mom making my dad stay up for New Year's Eve that night, and he was pissed about it. Maybe not pissed, but he was a little annoyed.
Apparently, with the Unix system, in the year 2038, an overflow error will occur on 3:14 in the morning with 8 seconds on the 19th of January 2038, where it just shuts it off.
I can't wait. But I know that was a big deal of like everybody just thought, oh, computers are gonna crash, the clock can't go any higher than 9999. And it's like, no, it's just gonna reset to 00. And that's exactly what it did.
There's no universal solution for the problem, apparently.
That's crazy.
Well, I don't know math, but apparently the Unix is based on like a 32-bit integer.
Okay.
And if you count to that in binary, I guess it means all 38 spots would be ones. So there'd be no space to go up after that. So it would just either restart or crash. That's terrifying. That's weirdly scary. I don't know why.
I'm gonna walk right by that for a minute. Oh, am I locked in here? What are they summoning? Wrong answers only.
Diet Baja Blast.
So DoorDash in my area
men...
only will offer diet, even though my Taco Bell that I order from sells regular Baja Blast.
That's unfortunate.
That's stupid.
Probably one of the richest men ever in history. His name is Jacob Fugger.
Oh God. Guessing I need ice.
That's such a long German word. Holy shit.
Oh, that's terrifying.
That is scary. Oh, God. I don't like how the music got really heavy.
I mean, this boo looks pretty heavy. Oh.
So there was a law that had to do with the supervision of labeling of beef in Germany, and its title is so damn long. Its full name is the Gesetz zur Übertragung der Aufgaben für die Überwachung der Rinderkennzeichnung und Reinfleischverkehrung, corresponding to the law of delegation of duties of supervision of cattle marketing and beef labeling. I love German. I love German. Just annoying. Because like compound words, it makes it easy to learn. Because once you learn like all the base words, you can pretty much do whatever. But if you don't got that point yet, it looks really intimidating.
So this boss, not hard, annoying.
I mean, it looks to the point where it's annoying, it's hard kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's a really funny name. So when someone has more than 2 breasts, it's called an accessory breast.
An accessory breast?
Does that mean you can use it as like a satchel to be like they called like your wallet and shit? It's an accessory.
Get the fuck over here, man.
I don't like how I just see a thing that says anal wink. Gus, what do you think an anal wink is?
I don't know if I want to know.
It's not as bad as it sounds.
It's not somebody's butthole closing in my direction.
Somewhat. It's the reflexive contraction of the external anus sphincter upon stroking the skin around the anus.
Okay.
Not that bad, right? It makes sense. Like if something touches near your butthole's gonna wink for it. Like you have to pop it on a unicorn horn. Gus, did you know as a fellow man, we're more likely to get belly button lint than a...
Really?
Apparently. And that most belly button lint is blue.
Interesting.
Huh.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die to this super annoying boss. I died to the super annoying boss.
Dude, I'd love if when Luigi dies, he just starts crying. And it's like a 3-minute cutscene of him crying. Get annoying with it. It could be worse. And Luigi walks really fast, but goes nowhere fast.
Right.
Like I've listened to his footsteps, and like he's booking it, but he's not going fast. He's Scooby-Doo running.
Mm-hmm. I imagine that's what they were going for.
Now, Gus, have you heard of the famous bear Wojtek?
Who?
Wojtek, he is a Syrian brown bear that fought in World War II.
I've heard the story. I did not know the name of the bear.
Wojtek. He was a corporal in the army of Poland.
That's super funny.
He's done more for his nation than I have for mine.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's a bear.
But we all know about the Waffle House Index, right?
The what?
The Waffle House Index for how severe a natural disaster is.
I'm unfamiliar.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So it's an informal metric named after the ubiquitous southern U.S. restaurant chain Waffle House, known for its 24/365 service. The thing with Waffle House is they always are open. They almost never close. And a former administrator of FEMA, like, kind of came up with it and was joking how, like, sometimes FEMA will use it to see, like, how bad a disaster is. So there's 3 levels. There's green, which means full menu, restaurant's power, damage is limited or none at all. Yellow, which limited menu, no power, only power from a generator, food supplies may be low. And red, the restaurant is closed, severe damage or flooding, or the restaurant has been destroyed. For your reference, Waffle Houses have only shut down a handful of times in those hurricanes.
You know what? I think I've recently heard of this meme on Reddit.
You ever eaten at a Waffle House?
I have not.
They're pretty good.
There is not one near me.
I don't think there's any up in New York anymore. Maybe in like New York City, like in the boonies. But there was one up here for a while. And it is kind of Tim Hortons did. Or a PT hose.
We've got a.
They're still around.
We've got a couple Tim Hortons lying around still.
There's one just recently reopened around here, but they left because Duncan shooed them out of this area for a while. Which, fuck Duncan. One out of every 3 Duncan orders I have are messed up to the point where it's like beyond annoying. It pisses me off. Sometimes it's like there was one time I got an iced tea. Those of you who don't know what a Dunkin' is, it's a coffee store, and their iced tea, it's in a big old like bucket essentially. And it's unflavored, unsweetened. They shit it out and they'll sweeten it for you and flavor it for whatever. There was one time I got an iced tea and it tasted like burnt metal.
That's a little disgusting.
Like, you ever when it's toast or like you cook something a little too long or like it was on the heating coil and it just tastes of it goes on the hot metal. This tea tasted like that. I was so pissed. I just dropped outside of my window of the car and we just broke. So like, I want a cool like blueberry iced tea. That sounds wonderful right now. It's like $2. Sure. My day was ruined. I'm not normally that kind of person either, but that ruined my day. I'm like, how did you mess this up?
How do you
like,
fuck
I'll
up
order
iced tea?
food. I'll order food and be something like, hey, can I get a donut? Well, a very specific example. I ordered like 2 coffees with me and somebody else.
See, Dunkin' Donuts, the donut should be the one thing they can get fucking right. They're literally named for it.
Well, I'll get there. So it was like 2 coffees, a sandwich, and a donut. And this lady read my order back to me, like, all right, cool, yeah, you got it. Like, my bagel sandwich, 2 coffees, and a Boston cream donut. Sure. And I'm not mad if, like, sometimes they're out of my donut. Whatever. That happens. If you're out of the thing I want, I'm normally kind of guy like, I don't care. Just give me something that's kind of close. Or what do you have? I'll pick whatever you have. I don't care. I'm not going to put up a fight because I don't have the one thing I want.
Right.
Even with sandwiches, I'll just get whatever. So I pull up, I pay. I was handing my 2 coffees, my sandwich, and I'm like, "Hey, where's the donut?" And she's like, "You didn't order a donut." I'm like, "I absolutely did. You even said, okay, what kind of donut you want?" And I told you. And she was like, "No, you didn't." She just said in my face, "No, you didn't." And I'm like, "Yes, I did." And she's like, "Let me see the receipt." And she just never put it in. She just bagged the donut, put it to the side. I saw where it was, and just didn't ring me up and was like, "Oh, you can pull around and order the donut." And I'm like, "No, fuck this. Whatever. I didn't even pay for it. Apparently, fuck you. Bye." All my bad dunking experiences, the worst ones were at one specific Dunkin'. I've also had times where it's like they burnt the shit out of my food. I'll be like,
Oh,
"Hey,
you
can I have 2 sugars
motherfucker.
in my coffee?" And it'll be like, "Oh, that's like 90. You have 1 health."
Oh, this motherfucker.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God. This is giving me anxiety.
I have anxiety. Oh, God. Get... Son of a bitch.
Oh, my God. That's upsetting.
I think it's time for next time on the shit.